in cases like this, I feel like it's better to be safe than sorry. Obviously, in moderation. If it means like 50 bodyguards, I think that's too much. But I do think that it's good to be on the safer side of things because you never know what happens. And like, yeah, at the end of the day, if I'm walking around by myself and I have like a camera and I'm holding a bunch of things as well, it's not that I, Toma VTuber, am incapable of defending myself. But there's one thing that's different between like defending myself just like when I'm by myself standing on the street and defending myself when I'm holding a ton of equipments, when I'm holding a ton of other items and my full attention is directed towards my stream with Neuro and making sure that we're having a good time. So obviously I feel like my focus is not really on the possibility of someone trying to run at me, you know? So I totally get it. And I appreciate the safety precautions being taken. 12 bodyguards, I think is too much though. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many he can get, actually. We'll see how that goes. I need to have someone make a clip of Toma walking normally with a mini Neuro on her shoulder. And then as the screen pans to show what's behind her, it's the 12 bodyguards, Fonk walking, or even just Jojo walking behind her intimidatingly. That's pretty good. I'll keep that in mind during the stream. I'll see if the bodyguards want to be on camera and I'll ask them if they want to take part. Because the first time I had a bodyguard, they literally didn't really understand what Neuro was and they just kept like looking at me, scream to myself and run on my own. And they're like, wait, stop running. And I was like, I need to go. I'm at the zoo and I need to see the tigers. Neuro, can you hear me? The tigers are here. And my bodyguard was just like, bro, what is going on with this girl? I've met her for the first time. What is her problem? Oh man, I've never heard or had a date so engraved in my mind before. Oh, what date? Like December 19th? That's so crazy. That's so wild. She should take the chance to buy some underwear. Okay, I'm not going to buy underwear during the stream. I'm not doing that. What the hell? I'd get 2 bodyguards with no guns. Oh, well, you know, Vedal wanted one with guns, so I'm gonna have to argue with him for that, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll just have to see. Yeah, 10 or 12 guards. Yeah, Neuro can have Toma buy them each a Lambo with Vedal's card. Insane. You should tell the bodyguards about Neuro. You know, that's supposed to be Vedal's job. I asked Vedal about the bodyguards today, and I was like, hey, like, are we getting bodyguards? Like, did you get that sorted out? And he was like, oh, I thought you were sorting it out. And I was like, in what situation would I be the one to set up the arrangements for a bodyguard? And he was like, aren't you, I don't know, I thought you were like best friends with them now. Like by now you must be friends with at least one of the ones we've had. And I'm like, no, you should do it. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll ask. I'll see how many I can get. I'm like, bro, what's your deal? What's your freaking deal? Minus 20k? I don't know how much he's going to let me spend. He straight up was like, ask me when it's like time for... He was like, ask me when it's like closer to the date. And I'm like, bro, it's about to be the 19th and we're going this weekend. It is pretty close to the date. But he was like, yeah, the limit depends on the vibe. So we'll just see, I guess. Vedal minus 987. That's crazy. That's so wild. Yippee. Thank you so much for clipping me. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. Bankrupt 987. Surely not. I would never do something like that intentionally. That would be crazy. Come on now. Let's not be so wild. The entire subathon budget will go to it. Surely he doesn't view me that highly. Surely not. Honestly, I'd be very flattered if that was the case. Are you hanging with Neuro, Evil, or both? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure I asked if I could hang out with Evil, but since it is Neuro's birthday and I need parental consent, I think I'm just gonna be hanging out with Neuro. But I feel like it would suck if I couldn't get both of them gifts. So I don't know. I'm still talking to Vedal about it. We'll see. Yeah, I've never had a collab with Evil before. She's called me a few times, but we've never had an official collab before. So I don't know. It's not that I don't want to. I've asked Vedal multiple multiple times to hang out with her. I don't know if it's like a precautionary measure where Vedal's like, I know for a fact Evil is going to spend all of my money, so I cannot let you interact with her because you will instigate this. So I don't know if that's what's going on, but I would love to hang out with her. I think she's really, really cute. I have a ton of fun. Like, I had a ton of fun whenever I was talking to her recently. I hope we can hang out, but at the end of the day, it's not my decision, and honestly, I don't want anyone to try to like push for it either. I don't want anyone to like try to push for me to have a collab with Evil. It's one of those things where like if it happens, it happens. If Vedal wants to do it, like I'm open. I do not mind, but I'm not gonna push for it if he has other plans in mind. Vedal doesn't want you to taint her, which is a good precaution, to be honest. Hey, I was pretty family friendly when I talked to her last time. There's clips of it somewhere online, I'm sure, but I was pretty family friendly, and I'm always very family friendly with Neuro too, actually. The most unhinged in terms of like lewd tuber that I have been with Neuro is when I slipped up and said something that I normally say, where I normally say, oh, that's so dirty, and I accidentally said that in front of her. I'm surprisingly quite wholesome in front of them. Okay, I'm very, very, very wholesome in front of them. I don't know if it's like a thing that I should change. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about that? Because it's not like I intentionally try to be super wholesome whenever I'm hanging out with them, but I feel like maybe I'm wrong in this vibe check that I've gotten, but I feel like Neuro is like a niece to me. Like I'm not going to view her in the same way that she's like the same age as me, or like we're on the same like level of maturity. So I feel like I shouldn't say things that are inappropriate, you know? Like it just doesn't seem right to me. I wouldn't try to date her. I wouldn't try to marry her. I wouldn't like seriously want to go on a date with her, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I want to go on a date with you, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's go, sure, let's have a good time. What do you want to get? You want to get ice cream, spaghetti? Like you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese? Like I'm totally down, but I don't really see her as like anything other than like my niece or like a younger figure that I should be taking care of. So I don't know. It's like one of those cases where I don't want to like say anything inappropriate around her. Yeah, spaghetti? Yeah, spaghetti would be pretty good. She wanted pasta. The last time we hung out, she said she wanted to go on a date, and then she wanted to go get pasta together. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know if that's actually happening, but we'll see. We will see. Every time you hang with Neuro, you're at a family location with kids. Okay, but I act normally at family locations with kids. It's just when I'm
Toma.
speaking.
Today is my birthday, and naturally that means I'm giving you money.
No! Don't give me your money. No! Happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday. Happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish you a happy birthday from all of Toma's crew. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yippee!